President Sara Duterte after she called the fresh peace deal with communists an agreement with the devil. A House panel holds one SMNI anchor in contempt after he refused to reveal his source on a claim about the Speaker's travel fund. And Tito, Vic, and Joey score a win in their trademark battle for the iconic name Itbulaga. Fast, focused, and fearless, here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Denise Tan. We begin with a magnitude 5.9 earthquake that struck Lubang in Occidental Mindoro. The powerful tremor was also felt in Metro Manila and other nearby areas at 4:23 p.m. Establishments were immediately evacuated briefly to make sure that workers are safe. PHIVOX is expecting aftershocks but no damage from the quake. Stay tuned to One News for the very latest on the tremor. In other news, Vice President Sara Duterte has rebuked President Bongbong Marcos for restarting peace talks with communist rebels. In a Facebook video, she called the deal an agreement with the devil. She also criticized Marcos's efforts to grant pardon to captured rebel groups through several proclamations. In Oslo, Norway last week, the government and the National Democratic Front agreed to restart peace negotiations. That's something that VP's father, former President Rodrigo Duterte, scrapped 6 years ago.
Mr. President, the government's statement with the NDFP in Oslo was an agreement with the devil. Napatunayan na natin sa kasaysayan na hindi sila seryoso at wala silang sinseridad sa usaping pangkapayapaan. Gagamitin nila itong peace negotiation sa pagtraidor sa pamahalaan at paglinlang sa taong bayan. We appeal to your power to review these proclamations and agreements.
But lawmakers disagree with the Vice President. House Speaker Martin Romualdez believes peace talks are an opportunity to mend long-standing divisions. One opposition legislator also dismissed VP Duterte's misgivings.
We support 100% our President's policy in the peace talks. And it is also perfect timing. It is Christmas. It is the time for peace. And that is what we all want, especially during the Christmas season.
Ano ba yung mas devil? Yung magtuloy-tuloy, yung advocacy na magtuloy-tuloy yung gera o maging peaceful, 'di ba, ang ating bayan? At alin ba yung mas devil? Yung gumasta ka ng 125 million na confidential fund na wala namang authorization mula sa Kongreso.
There is no need to declare martial law in Marawi after a recent bombing incident there. That's according to National Security Council Assistant Director General Jonathan Malaya in an interview with Sa Totoo Lang on 1PH. He said the blast in Mindanao State University is different from the Marawi siege back in 2017, which called for military rule. That siege, led by the Maute group 6 years ago, left a trail of massive destruction and death and lasted for 5 months. The MSU attack, on the other hand, killed 4 and injured at least 45 others as the victims were attending a Catholic Mass on December 3. The Islamic State has claimed responsibility for the carnage. At this point, the government is not ruling out the Maute group or any other terrorist organization as suspect in the blast.
We know for a fact na may mga active pa sa Lanao del Sur. Inaalam natin yung kanilang involvement dito. Yun nga lang, it's too early to make a conclusion at this moment. As of now, based on the initial result of the investigation, nangyayari pa lamang itong pangbobombang sa MSU sa Marawi is that it is local terrorists who have pledged allegiance to the ISIS who are responsible for this attack.
The Mindanao State University mourns the death of 4 mass-goers who died during the bomb attack on December 3. MSU sent their condolences to the families of the fatalities, namely Junrey Barbante, Janine Arenas, Evangeline Aromin, and Riza Daniel. No other information on the victims was released. The university said a part of them died with the victims. Authorities are now trying to identify the culprit behind the bomb threat in Pangil, Laguna today. In an interview with One Balita Pilipinas, Police Major Earl Rodeni Hangalay said that a printed letter containing the bomb threat was left inside a classroom of Pangil Elementary School. Hangalay added they are reviewing CCTV footage around the area that could lead to the note source. Upon inspection, no explosive was found in a school. The local government had to suspend classes and City Hall transactions today because of the bomb threat. We're bringing you more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. Thanks for staying with us here on One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. The holidays are upon us and one group is warning consumers against the 12 scams of Christmas. Mobile journalist Francis Orsho tells us more.
We are already familiar with the 12 days of Christmas, but now that we transact everywhere during the holiday season, scammers are escalating as fast as Santa Claus. Now, there are 12 scams of Christmas.
Scammers, they all capitalize during this Christmas season because Filipinos spend a lot. And plus, we celebrate Christmas early. And we spend our money on shopping, giving gifts to our friends and relatives. And we also travel a lot.
The first scam this Christmas holiday is the fake shipping and delivery notification scam. Victims often receive email or SMS which looks like it came from a legitimate shipping company that will ask your personal details, including credit card number, through a website link. Second is the fake online charity scams, where scammers set up fake charities to solicit donations from people through SMS or email. There are also fake shopping websites where victims receive email containing promos with link to popular e-commerce platforms, as well as fake online sellers who sell counterfeit goods in legitimate e-commerce sites or social media platforms. Consumers should also be aware of free trial scams, where free trial of products or services are being offered but will eventually charge your bank account after the trial period period without your permission. There are also fake Christmas gift cards, tech support scam, fake crypto investment, scammers pretending to be relatives or friends asking for money, and even dating scams. They may also fall victim to loan scams where a personal loan will be offered in exchange for a service or processing fee. The DICT Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center reminds the public to be cautious this holiday season.
As we approach Christmas season, December na, we'd like to increase the level of awareness of the public to really watch out. Scams prevail if we are not on guard. And we don't want you to become victims. We don't want you to lose your money, hard-earned money.
This the season not just to be jolly, but also be more alert and careful when making transactions. For those who were scammed, you may report through calling 1326 or through www.scamwatchpilipinas.com. Mobile journalist Francis Orsho, We Are One News.
We now give you a quick look at today's other top stories. The Liberal Party has named former Senator Laila De Lima as its official spokesperson. LP President Congressman Edsel Lagman said the designation was given during the party's MANCOM meeting yesterday. De Lima was previously appointed as LP's Vice President for Policy, Platform, and Advocacy. The Commission on Appointments has approved the ad interim appointments of Health Secretary Ted Herbosa and Agriculture Chief Francisco Chu Laurel. Laurel was appointed to the post in November. Herbosa's appointment, meanwhile, was previously bypassed by the CA due to lack of material time. Inflation has eased for the second straight month to 4.1% in November. This was lower than the 4.9% recorded in October. The Bangko Sentral said Filipino consumers saw lower prices of vegetables and fuel products in November, coupled with the strengthening of the peso. The lower house has cited in contempt SMNI anchor Jeffrey Celis during a hearing today. This comes after he refused to name his source on Speaker Martin Romualdez's alleged 1.8 billion peso travel fund. Celis earlier admitted that they did not validate the information they received from the said source. He has since apologized to Romualdez. EAT hosts Tito, Vic, and Joey win their trademark battle against Tape Incorporated. They indeed own their Eat Bulaga brand. The Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines ruled that TVJ coined the name Eat Bulaga. This means they have absolute and exclusive right to register this title. Tape vows to appeal the decision favoring TVJ in all available legal forum. In August, the office granted Tape's request for renewal of the trademark Eat Bulaga and its logo for 10 years. One News Now will be back tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News, all sides, all the time.